Hello everyone, this is YouTube Media, and in this video we are going to be reviewing the Linksys E3000 wireless in router. Now in case you don't know, Linksys is a part of Cisco, which is the best networking brand in the world. Now this particular router is the highest performance home router that is made by Linksys. As you can see on the back, this is the E3000, which has a lot more features and capabilities compared to the other versions. So let's go ahead and open this up. Here is the router nicely packaged on the top, and right below it is the software disk for Cisco Connect. This is going to be the easy software you use for the router. And in the bottom of the box is the power adapter and a complementary Ethernet cord, which I believe is Cat 5. And here is the E3000. It is beautifully designed. It has no antenna sticking out and has a glossy reflective top and a smooth, rigid looking blue finish around it. Now this weighs exactly 1 pound and it's only 1.4 inches thick. You would think, being a high performance router, that it would be bulky and have lots of antennas sticking out. Well, it doesn't. There are 6 internal antennas. There are both antennas for the 2.4 gigahertz frequency and the 5 gigahertz frequencies. This is a dual band router. So it's going to use both 2.4 and 5 gigahertz at the same time. The 2.4 gigahertz band will be for surfing the internet, doing emails, the general stuff, and the 5 gigahertz will be for more critical stuff like entertainment. Now this wireless in can be changed up to 40 millihertz of bandwidth, and it will go up to 300 megabytes per second. So let's go ahead and check out the hardware. Towards the front is a panel of LED indicator lights. There are the 4 Ethernet indicators, the power, USB, internet, Wi-Fi, and this middle push button is the Wi-Fi protected setup button. Alright, so on the back of the router, starting with the USB port, there is a USB port to attach an external storage drive to store and share files over your network. There's also a built-in UPnP media server with this router. Right next to it is the WAN port for internet, and there are 4 Ethernet ports. Right next to that is the reset button, this little red dot, and this is the power switch to switch the power on the router on and off, and right next to that is the power slot to power up the router. And again, you can also notice the really nice design of this router that has this archway, and you can actually see right through it. So let's go ahead and hook this up, test out the speeds, and give it a run. So now that I have connected the E3000 to the modem, the power, and hardware to my laptop, we're going to go ahead and install this Cisco software that they provide. Just pop in the disk and click Set Up Your Linksys Router. And then you're going to click Next, and it's now going to begin processing. You're going to have to wait a little bit for this. And there we go. Now it says congratulations, we're connected. Click OK. So this is the main menu of Cisco Connect. It's really easy to set up, so we're just going to click Router Settings on the bottom right. And right now the name of the network is Green Whale, and it gives you a default password. So you can just go ahead and click Change, Yes. And you can go ahead and change your router name now for the network and your password. And we click Finish. You'll also be able to set up parental controls, which is really handy. You can limit it by device connected to the internet. There's also a guest access network that's specifically for guests. You can set up a password if you want. So you can have 2 separate networks, one for you and one for guests. And then you can also go to router settings, click Advanced Settings, click OK, and this will bring up the advanced settings. So before I connected the Linksys E3000, I did a speed test with the Netgear WNR1000. Here were my results: the download speed of 13.39 megabytes per second, upload speed of 2.87 megabytes per second. Now let's do a speed test on the current E3000 router. We're going to use the same server and begin. Now, of course, do note the speeds will completely depend on your data package from your internet provider. So you're not going to get 300 megabytes per second if you don't have that speed with your ISP. So the download speed is 22 megabytes per second, and the upload speed looks like it is about 3.44 megabytes per second. So there is a major difference. We went from 13 on a download and to 22 on the download with the new router. So that concludes my review of the Linksys E3000 router. Cisco is known for making wireless home networking super easy, especially with the Cisco Valet routers. Those are the easiest routers to set up on the market. So they carry on that easy method system onto the Linksys routers also. Just pop in the Cisco Connect software and it practically does everything for you. I've noticed massively increased speeds, especially with the 5 gigahertz bands and when you're streaming HD or other entertainment. So if you're looking for a top-of-the-line router that's not that expensive, this is the way to go. So make sure to check out all the other links in the video description below and the full review on YouTubemedia.com. And thank you for watching.